Hey everyone and welcome to Immortal Realm. In today's video, we will talk about top 10 best action fantasy manhwa to read in 2022. So let's start our video. Number 10 on our list is Standard of Reincarnation. The greatest martial family, Semyon. Devon, a member of the Semyon family, is a one-armed martial soldier without a right arm. Despite the ridicule and contempt he got for only having a left arm, he surpassed the direct line of the Semyon family like a genius. However, he got betrayed by his own family and parents in the end, thus meeting a poor end, but he was reincarnated. And he was shocked to see that now he has a right arm. He had a new family tradition, a naturally gifted body, experience from his past life, and the god Yulion with him as well. After his reincarnation, everything changed and a new adventure started. Our main character here is overpowered and badass. The side characters are also written well, the art is beautiful and the story is amazing. Number 9 on our list is The Monstrous GUI. Childhood friends Seungwan, Dohee and Sangmin continue their cherished friendship even when they entered high school. However, Sangmin has disappeared due to the appearance of grotesque creatures called GUI. As they search for their friend Sangmin, they found a few secrets. Will Sangwan be able to find his childhood friend back? Well, in this manhwa, you will see everyone with superpowers. Our main character is badass, and this manhwa has a lot of fight scenes. The plot pacing is decent and the story is also good. So make sure to read this manhwa. Before we move further in the video, let me inform you about a very good website for reading manhwas, and Bilibili Comics is also the sponsor of today's video. Bilibili Comics has some of the most amazing manhwas in action, adventure, romance, thriller, horror and different other genres. Make sure to check them out, link is in the description. Number 8 on our list is Godly Pet has opened up for me again. 3 years ago, 3 beasts fell from the sky. King Kin of the Western Hill made a contract with one of them and swept through the 6 kingdoms to unify the Western Hill. Wu Jiu of the Southern Desert made a contract with the other and then he swept through the 19 sects of the Southern Desert, reaching the peak. Sun Changming also made a contract with one of them, yet 3 years passed without any change. However, he will soon discover that the little toothfish he caught 3 years ago is the greatest blessing of his life. Although this is a Chinese manhwa, it has potential to become one of the best Chinese manhwas out there. So don't miss this one. Number 7 on our list is Player Who Returned 10,000 Years Later. Well, after knowing the name of this manhwa, you could already guess that our main character is going to be too overpowered. Well, you are right. One day, our main character suddenly found himself in hell. All he had was the desire to live and a prediction ability. From the first to the 9,000 circles of hell, he absorbed dozens, hundreds of thousands of demons. Even the 7 great dukes of hell bowed down before him. Why would you wish to go back? Doesn't His Highness have everything that is in hell? What do I have? That is what the main character replied to the countless questions of the demons. Nothing to eat, nothing to enjoy, the only thing in hell are barren lands and terrible demons. I am going back. After 10,000 years, he creates a portal and returns to Earth. But the Earth was not the same as it was years ago, because now monsters have appeared on Earth. Number 6 on the list is The Evolution. 12 alien destroyers turned into meteorites and hit the Earth, bringing an unknown zombie virus and setting off a doomsday frenzy. The evolution zone has opened and power users have started to emerge. Wang Zi, who died in the battle 10 years later, was reborn and returned back in time. Now he decided to use the advantages of his memory and strength to become the strongest evolutionary. Well, currently it only has 6 chapters. I mentioned this manhwa in this video because I recently discovered it and I quite enjoyed the first 5 chapters. I would not recommend you to read this manhwa right now because it only has 6 chapters. I'll tell you to bookmark this and wait for a few days as the translation team will release more chapters in the coming weeks. Number 5 on our list is Reincarnated as a Fish. On the verge of death from the betrayal of his trusted colleague, Lee So-yin sees a ray of light moments before dying. Do you want to start a new life again? When he came to his senses, there was a vast reservoir in front of him and his body had turned into that of a fish. Will he be able to overcome all the hardships and return to his family's arms? Well, this is quite a unique manhwa in which you see that the main character has been reincarnated into the body of a fish. You see, this manhwa made me very excited. Currently, it only has 14 chapters, but they are very interesting. Number 4 on our list is The Lazy Swordmaster. All those who have read the novel know that this is absolute gold. He is a warrior who was chosen by the Holy Sword, regardless of his will, for the sake of mankind, but he became tired of living for others. Out of salvation, he defeated the last enemy, the Demon King, and decided to die. In order to relieve the burden of being a warrior and a master of the Holy Sword, he was going to give up on his life and fall into eternal rest. Oh, it seems like the young master wishes to grab the sword as soon as possible. Count, look at the master. He must have already shown interest in swords. The youngest son of a master swordsman who gave up his life to escape the world was reincarnated. But actually, he didn't like this reincarnation. The main character has no motivations in life and just wants to laze around. This manhwa has some very good comedy moments as well as some good action scenes, so make sure to check it out. Number 3 on our list is Genius of the Unique Lineage. I want to become someone who kills invaders. That is what our main character's aim is. He wants to kill invaders and live a happy daily life in a special world. So far, this manhwa has been interesting as you will see main character training to become strong. The good thing about this manhwa is that it is not cliche where after every 2 chapters someone will pop out to just mess with our main character or our main character will offend someone. No, but instead this manhwa is much on the comedy side. Number 2 on our list is I Became a Renowned Family's Sword Prodigy. Baek Woojin is the youngest son of a renowned swordsman family who has neither talent in swordsmanship nor an impressive aura, despite trying harder than anyone. Although he was dishonored by his own family and killed, he reincarnates as the owner of a magic sword. His only goal is the destruction of his own family. Well, after all, he was betrayed by his own family, so the hate runs deep. Well, after reading a few chapters, you will think that, oh no, the main character is so weak. But let's be realistic. Do you believe that the main character becomes overpowered just after reincarnating in 1 or 2 chapters? Well, it is not possible. So that's why it will take some time, but main character is slowly becoming stronger. So if you have patience to read and see how our main character actually works hard and gains strength, then this manhwa is for you. Number 1 on our list is Carnivore Hunter. With beasts appearing all over the world, billions of people have died to the catastrophic event. Part of the survivors who lived became metahumans. They were people who would be able to face off against the beast. As such, a huge gap between metahumans and the humans who were not able to transition opened. Is a regular human guide for the metahumans beast subjugation. Now our main character is very weak at the start. Well, that happens in most of the manhwas, and he then works harder. So this is basically a weak to strong type manhwa. Well, if you want an instantly overpowered main character, then this manhwa is not for you. This manhwa pace is slow and it takes time for main character to develop and become strong. The art is decent, and our main character is not the wimpy type, instead he has a calm and collective personality. That's all for today's video, and I hope you got something new to read. We'll meet in the next video. Have a very beautiful day.